Welcome back to Language Access Academy. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of legal language. Whether you're a law student, a curious learner, or someone who's ever been baffled by legal documents, this video is for you. We're going to explore the features and characteristics of legal language, what makes it so unique, why it can sometimes seem confusing, and how it actually serves an essential purpose in our legal system. Along the way, I'll share real-world examples to help bring these concepts to life. So let's get started. First things first, what exactly is legal language? Simply put, it's the specialized way that lawyers, judges, and legislators communicate. It's designed to be precise, unambiguous, and consistent. You might have noticed that legal documents often sound very formal, maybe even a bit archaic. But every word is carefully chosen to avoid misinterpretation. Think of legal language like a secret code that helps ensure everyone is on the same page when it comes to rights, duties, and obligations. For example, when you sign a lease agreement or a job contract, every term is intended to leave no room for doubt about what is expected of each party. Now, let's break down the main characteristics that set legal language apart. I'm going to cover 5 key aspects: precision, formality, complexity, consistency, and tradition. Grab your notepad because these insights might just change the way you look at contracts, court rulings, or even everyday legal notices. 1. Precision and clarity. Legal language is all about precision. Every term is carefully defined to avoid ambiguity. For instance, words like shall and may are not just interchangeable terms, they carry very specific legal implications. Shall typically indicates an obligation, while may suggests discretion. Imagine planning a family vacation where your itinerary said, "You shall have fun" as a requirement instead of "You may have fun." It sounds absurd, right? In legal terms, this precision ensures that every party knows exactly what is required and what is optional. 2. Formality and tone. Next up is formality. Legal language tends to be formal, often using sophisticated vocabulary and a structure that might feel a bit stiff. This formality helps establish authority and respect for the legal process. When you see terms like heretofore, aforementioned, or notwithstanding, it's a signal that the document is crafted with care. Think about the language used in the United States Constitution or landmark Supreme Court decisions, each carefully worded to stand the test of time. This formality isn't just for show. It ensures that legal documents, such as contracts and court opinions, carry a weight of authority that ordinary language might not. 3. Complexity and density. Legal language is famously complex and dense. This is partly due to the need for precision, but also because legal texts often cover intricate scenarios and exceptions. Consider the fine print in a standard service contract or the detailed clauses in a will. These documents are structured with long sentences, multiple clauses, and several layers of conditional language. Tax codes and insurance policies are notorious for their complexity. Each clause is designed to cover specific circumstances, leaving little room for loopholes or misinterpretation. It's like reading a dense novel by your favorite author. Every word matters, and there's a deeper meaning behind each sentence. This complexity might seem daunting, but it ensures that every possible scenario is accounted for. 4. Consistency and standardization. Another important aspect is consistency. Legal language relies on standardized terminology and phrasing to ensure that documents are interpreted uniformly over time. For example, a clause defined in one contract will have the same meaning in another, assuming they're governed by similar laws. This consistency is crucial for fairness. It prevents parties from twisting meanings to suit their own agendas. A real-world example is the standardization of legal terms in consumer contracts or warranty agreements, where consistency ensures that all consumers receive the same clear rights and protections. 5. Tradition and historical legacy. Finally, legal language is steeped in tradition. Much of its vocabulary and style has evolved from historical documents and practices that date back centuries. Many legal terms have roots in Latin, the language of early European scholars. This isn't just about preserving the past. The historical legacy provides a sense of continuity and stability. For instance, many legal principles in modern contracts and court rulings trace back to medieval legal traditions. ensuring that while laws evolve, they remain connected to long-established concepts of justice. So, why does all this matter? Legal language is more than just words on paper. It's the backbone of our legal system. Its precision, formality, complexity, consistency, and historical roots ensure that laws are applied fairly and uniformly. Imagine a world where contracts could be interpreted in any which way, where the language of the law was loose and inconsistent. It would be chaos. Legal language brings order to that chaos, ensuring that every party knows what to expect. Consider how standardized legal language in international trade agreements helps maintain global stability by ensuring that every country interprets the terms similarly. Before we wrap up, let's sprinkle in some fun facts about legal language that you might not have heard before. 1. Latin influence. Did you know that many legal terms come from Latin? Phrases like habeas corpus, ex parte, and mens rea are still used today. In a real-world context, understanding mens rea, the intent behind a criminal act, is crucial when judging criminal cases, ensuring that the law distinguishes between accidental and deliberate actions. 2. Legalese versus plain language. There's been a growing movement to simplify legal language, often called plain language drafting. For example, some modern consumer contracts now include side-by-side explanations of legal jargon in everyday language to help you understand your rights better. 3. The role of precedent. Legal language often references past cases and decisions. This reliance on precedent ensures that current interpretations of the law are informed by historical decisions. For instance, when judges rule on complex matters like free speech or privacy rights, they often refer back to landmark cases to guide their decisions. These tidbits remind us that legal language is not static. It's dynamic and constantly evolving, adapting to new societal norms and challenges while maintaining its core purpose. If you've ever been overwhelmed by a legal contract or a court document, don't worry, you're not alone. Here are some quick tips for navigating legal language, backed by real-world strategies used by professionals. 1. Break it down. Start by reading through the document and highlighting unfamiliar words or phrases. For example, when reviewing a rental agreement, mark terms like indemnify or subrogation for later research. 2. Use resources. There are plenty of legal dictionaries and online resources that can help demystify legal jargon. Websites like Cornell's Legal Information Institute or even simple search engines can be great starting points. Many law firms even publish glossaries to help their clients. 3. Ask for clarification. If you're dealing with a legal document, say a will or an employment contract, it might be worth consulting a lawyer or legal expert. Their insights can help explain nuances and ensure you fully understand your rights and obligations. 4. Practice patience. Remember, legal language is designed to be thorough and precise, so it can take time to fully understand. Think of it like learning a new language. You get better with practice and time. By taking it step by step, you can gradually become more comfortable with the language of the law. And who knows, you might even start to appreciate its precision and depth. Legal language might seem intimidating at first glance, but it's really a testament to human ingenuity. It's our way of ensuring fairness, order, and justice in society. Every clause and every term has been honed over centuries to protect our rights and balance power. While the language might be complex, its ultimate goal is simple: to create a fair and just society. When you see the detailed language in, say, environmental regulations or consumer rights laws, remember, it's all about ensuring that every individual is protected and every transaction is clear. So, to sum it up, legal language is a rich tapestry woven from precision, formality, complexity, consistency, and tradition. It might look like a maze at first, but each twist and turn is designed to safeguard justice and ensure fairness. Whether you're reading a lease, a contract, or a landmark court decision, understanding these characteristics can empower you to navigate legal documents with confidence. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you found this video helpful. And drop your thoughts or any questions you have in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I hope this video has given you a new perspective on the fascinating world of legal language. Until next time, keep learning, Stay curious and remember, every word has its power.